Yes, so my correct people, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Yes, so now the gist I came across right now is that they said onto the same matter. See terms and condition now. Now the terms and condition. Finally, excuse me. Finally, they said Queen Naomi has released her terms and condition to Kabiesi right now. Oh my, make una come here. They say the terms and conditions that Queen Naomi released to KBC right now is that number one, he said, "Have you forgotten our original plan, our original agreement before you embark on Ojaja Mega City in Akure? You know, I was in the palace. I was even the one who brought this suggestion of building a mega city in Akure, which we both agreed, and you started that you look for the land. In fact, I was the one who contacted the Deji of Akure on your behalf, and we make sure I contacted one or two agents, and they rally ran and they got the place for us. And I told you that the place, finally they've gotten the land, the space. You asked me to go there and inspect it, which I did. I inspected it. I came back. I told you, said, in as much as I like the place, that you too is the place is okay, because obviously this place last it will be for you and Tadenikawo. I want this project to be there for you, because you are from Akure, and I want to have this project there for you. That I want you and my son to be in charge to maintain this project. Like, it's for you guys, okay? Make una come see agreement. Oh, he say now when things change and I had to leave the palace at the time I left. Now you completed the project, and all you could do is just to invite me to come and be partaker of the opening, which I really appreciate. Okay, I appreciated that part. But the other agreement is what I am still waiting. Up until now, I've not seen that happening. What is that agreement? The initial agreement, you might see it as if it was just a discussion and all that, but it is a promise. They said a promise given is a promise kept, right? You are supposed to keep this promise. You are supposed to keep it. Kabiesi, you know our original plan. Don't let these people confuse you, because I know right now that it's because of these women. Like, they are trying to maybe talk you out of it, or maybe probably because they are now here, other children are coming in, you decide to, like, let me just remove that plans and let me see how we'll strategize. Say, no. You have to keep to that our original plan. Okay. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meet you here once again, my legit correct people, my family. Yes, so you guys are my reward and vivis. If you have been following me and you have not subscribed, my people, subscription is free. Yes, so all you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. And also come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist. And also don't forget to share so that others will learn one or two. Also don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated stories. They are not first-hand information. So right now, they said, Kabiesi, Queen Naomi is like trying to remind Kabiesi on their first number one initial agreement before she embarked on getting that land, before everything started. That same original plan is what she wants right now. That signatory, that transfer of ownership, that document that he promised, that ownership that he promised from beginning, he want Kabiesi to go back to it. He want Kabiesi to revisit it. My people, this life, sometimes, things change, life, that's why sometimes they say you cannot trust everybody, and you cannot just say because of the way things are today, you think it will continue like that. Because of course Queen Naomi never knew that she is going to leave the palace the way she did. And also Kabiyesi on his own part, he didn't know that Queen Naomi will also leave, and he never in his widest imagination believed that in his lifetime that he will have this much women around him the way it is today. So you can see all the situation that change and plans change and everything change. But what Queen Naomi is saying right now is that he want Kabiesi to stick to that original plan. That is only thing she wants right now. And if Kabiesi can do that, then she does not have problem with it, because it will now looks as if he's now doing following this women's decision. He's he's not going by their rules, or maybe because these women are there now, is trying to like, be more careful on what should go for Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, or maybe he's trying to see that that project will be too much for Queen Tadenikawo, because obviously it's not just because of Queen Naomi, but it's because of Tadenikawo. And Queen Naomi is saying that, look, the right that he promised his son should be given to the son already, rather than just trying to overlook that. She just want to remind him, in case if he has forgotten the plans and the promise he made to her, Queen Naomi, regarding that very property. Omo, no be small thing. Queen Naomi no dey forget o. Hey, she no forget o. Woman when love his son too much. The other day we heard how she has opened a school bearing the name of Tadenikawo, and how Kabiesi actually supported and said yes, that he also wants her to have the branch of the school in Ile-Ife, and how Ebony came and also said she want to open school in Ile-Ife bearing her son's name, and Kabiesi said no, 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 it can't happen, because of course it will look as if you people are competing. How can Queen Naomi have a school here in Ile-Ife bearing Tadenikawo's name, and you still want to have your own bearing your own name? Wait till they happen, don't come and cause confusion for me. After all, it's Queen Naomi that brought this idea for, so let the idea stick to where it came from. Even if you must own a school, go elsewhere. There are plenty cities all over the place. You can go to any city and open your school. But you see, as far as Ile-Ife is concerned, no school is coming out from any of you again, because I don't want unhealthy competition. Okay? So, in all this, what Queen Naomi is simply asking is just the right, not just the right, but the promise that Kabiesi promised her, that Kabiesi should stick to that number, that first promise. Kabiesi should just hold on to it. But Kabiesi is trying to say that, as at the time I made the promise, it was just you and I, and everything. I feel that whatever I own is for my son, is for all of us. But now, times has changed, plans has changed, things have changed. I have many wives now, and that project is a very massive project. The reason why I actually completed that project was because I just want you and my son to be happy, and also see that because you are no longer in the palace, it will not look as if you are not here now. I don't want to complete the project, or maybe you hear that I've sold it out and all that. I just want to prove to you that, look, when I say something, I do it irrespective of whatever must have happened. And more so because of my son. I kept this project here just because when my son will grow up someday, we'll know that yes, the father loved the mom so much, and he loved him so much as well, to also put this kind of project here in Akure. But this part of the promise you are telling me now, that you want to be signatory, you want everything transfer to your name and the son's name and everything. Of course, I know I actually promised you, but at this point, I don't think that promise will still hold. I can promise. That's why I supported you in your school project, and I also said you can bring the school to Ile-Ife and all that. I think all this one can be done. But you remember that part of the Ojaja mega city, part of the project is already in Tadenikawo's name, which that I told you all that. But transferring all in totality is what I don't think can be possible right now, because that project is a huge project. He said, no, Kabiesi, this is not what we planned. This is not what you promised me, right? You just have to do what you promised. This is what we both sat down and planned, even though I don't contribute financially, but I know morally and otherwise I contributed. Okay, I see to it that everything came out and everything is successful. So now, what are you telling me? Is it because of these other women? Have you forgotten when I was in the palace, all the promises you made to me, all the love we shared, everything? He said, yes, my love, I know, but at this point, okay, don't worry, just give me some time, let me just think about it. Say, better you think about it. Otherwise, me returning to the palace will still be on hold. This letter you sent, I really appreciate it. I love this letter. I love the content. I love the concept. I love every bit of it. But I'm sorry, I can't just say yes right now. Okay, I can't say yes because your promises has to be complete, it has to be fulfilled. Okay, I am not after those things, but I just want to remind you of who you are, your true identity, your true integrity, because you are a man that when you say a thing, you go ahead and fulfill it. You don't, no matter what it costs, you must fulfill your promises. And I love you and I respected you so much for that. But ever since these women came around, it's as if you are deviating. I don't know. It's as if you are no more that Kabiesi that I know. Okay, even though you are doing so much for me, but what I'm just saying is just stand by your word and let your word be fulfilled, because obviously it's an agreement and I want you to just fulfill it. Omo, I don't know what is happening here right now. Now Queen Naomi is asking Kabiesi to fulfill his promise. That Kabiesi actually made that promise long ago, even before the land purchase came, before they went about the documentation and everything. They said this was what Kabiesi promised her. And the son actually arrived and all that. And now here we are, that Kabiesi should fulfill. What do you guys think? Do you think that Kabiesi will actually fulfill these promises to Queen Naomi because of the love he has for Queen Naomi? Or what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's too much for Queen Naomi to ask for? Because it's not Queen Naomi who is actually asking for it. It was an agreement before she left the palace. So what do you guys think? I want to also hear from you on this one. Thank you so much, my correct, beautiful, legit people. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Okay, yes, I appreciate all your time, all your comments, everything. I appreciate. God bless you till I come your way again. Do have a beautiful day. Bye for now.